today.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. They're going to look to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And now off to the races down the right side. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Purdy bootlegging it. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in 2nd place. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. first down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Second down and 6 now. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. 7 yards there and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The 20. 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there for the lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's taken to the 26. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the 1st half. Backups get to play in the 2nd. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one A little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and is showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season. And those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
On first down, Purdy. Downfield and caught by Thornton.
Touchdown!
Tyquan Thornton.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Yeah, this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Returnable here from the 38. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. Now back to throw. Caught by Snead over the middle. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being... Brought down second and right at a yard.
Second down and a yard.
Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. They'll look to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a fourth and goal.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little...